Hey Taurus, welcome. So I am here with your love reading, and as always we're going to split this between singles and couples and start with our singles. And so the timestamps are below, so if you want to skip to couples, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, we're going to start with singles and get one or two cards just to understand initially like how you're feeling toward love and your openness to love. Ooh, wow. All right, so we have companion in the light attribute, loyalty, tenacity, and usefulness. Oh, unselfishness. I don't got my glasses on, but you can see this is light though, so don't come for me. But I love that. So that to me tells me that you are open. You're open and receptive and almost inviting of a new partner and new love coming through. I love that. All right, so give me one more card, please. Advice or just clarification? What else? More card. This is like it doesn't want to come out. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory, but just give me one. What else? Thank you. All right, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. I love this. You're open to that. We can see it right here. So that is a good thing. I love that. All right. So with that, let's get into the tarot and let's see who's coming toward you. So who's coming toward Taurus? All right. Okay. Let's see what we have. All right, so we have the Three of Wands, the Queen of Swords. So right off, I feel like this person is outspoken. They're very clear about what it is that they want. They may be a little more traditional, so they could also be a Taurus, or they could be someone that is like of a position of power and authority. That's how I want to say that, right? So again, they could be like more traditional in the sense with their values, and you know how they could be like chivalrous and believe in like the more traditional type of lifestyle and relationship. So there's that. And they could also be like religious as well. I'm gonna say spiritual as well. It could be either or, but I'm feeling like this person may be a little more religious, but it could be either. What else about this person? What else about this person? All right. So I do feel like this person is well respected as well, and so this could be a soulmate. I believe that you can have many soulmates. So this could be a soulmate. This could be someone that is really seeking a serious commitment, and they want to be in a healthy, loving relationship and partnership with a person. But it is about like stepping through this portal into that type of energy. So their energy is going to have to be there because it's just going to be a mirror. So I feel like your energy's there, you're open to it, and now you may be receiving that in. It looks like that could be coming into you. I love that. Okay, what else? Okay, so I feel like this person is going to be fair, and again, they're spiritual, so they're about like what's fair, what's right, creating justice in the world, creating that balance. Again, with this spirituality, like this person, whether it's spirituality or religion, they definitely work on growing that and evolving and enlightening their self. They definitely work on that. So they're also a person that is very like clear in what it is that they want. They're not afraid to like speak up and to say what bothers them or what they want. They're not afraid to cut people off as well. So if you're not coming correctly, like you will get cut off. And they're like king, queen type of energy. So it doesn't matter gender, but they're definitely like a boss, a leader. So this person is also very passionate, and they really care about the person that they're with. They care about their partner. They're loyal to their partner. They're committed in relationships. When they do decide to get into relationships, they are committed to them and committed to their partner and family. What else about this person? Okay. All right. So they could also feel like they may not be ready for a strong relationship or marriage or commitment, but they will come to understand that they're as ready as they'll ever be. I feel like there's other components, like they want to build their financial foundation, or they want to not build it because they're a boss, so they already they're stable. It's just they want to be more stable. They want to have more money saved up. They want to have maybe even a higher position of authority. So they have some goals that they want to accomplish, and they feel like they're not quite ready for that. But it's like, you're as ready as you'll ever be. And they will come into that knowing and realization at a certain point. So anything else about this person? Thank you. All right. So this person, one, is likely a change from what you've been dealing with and what you have experienced before. And that could be a change in many ways, just as far as the financial situation, like not feeling supported financially, emotionally in the past, or like only dating like a certain type of person or race. So this person is a little different. They're gonna create like some transformation and change here and be a little different than what you're normally used to dating. What else? Give me one more card about this person. What else should we know? Thank you. Alright, so I feel like this person is also into practicing those self-care practices. So again, whether they're religious or not, like if they're religious, it's more about like prayer, and they may even be open to meditation and like reading scriptures and following that type of guidance. And if they're more spiritual, it's about like them connecting with their intuition, them practicing meditation, them even being into some spiritual practices that, you know, they could introduce to you as well. But yeah, this person understands the power of taking a step back, the power of replenishing your own cup before you get out here in the world. They understand that, and they do it. And they stay true to their beliefs and their values. Okay. So what are some challenges you might have with this person? Some challenges. Okay. So I feel like there could be a lot of jealous people that surround this person, or just a lot of people, previous baby mothers, baby fathers, family members, friends that just may not have like their best interest in mind, or they may enjoy their attention and having their attention in the past, and they view you as sort of coming in between that and taking them away from, you know, whoever this is, friends, baby mothers, baby fathers. Like they feel like you're taking them away from them in some way, because this is an amazing person and they're supportive and they're loyal. So their friends, their family, their previous partners are gonna feel like, hey, like who's this new person coming in you're spending all your time with and you're happy with? Okay, and they're gonna feel some type of way about that. What else? What else? Thank you. All right. Yeah, so there is really going to be a need to let go of burdens and let go of things that happened in the past. And like, people are going to have to be put in their place, and some healthy boundaries are going to need to be set, because I'm hearing that like these outside external influences like aren't going to stop until this person like puts them in their place and says like, look, this is how it's going to be. This is how I'm going to be available to you moving forward, because I'm with someone. Okay? And my apologies, the dog is growling. And I don't know what he's even growling about, but if you can hear that. Alright, yeah. Okay, so what other challenges? So yeah, balance. Balance is going to be required. This person is going to have to put their foot down at some point. And I also see like there being this need to balance between these religious and spiritual beliefs and traditions that you have with this person. So I feel like, again, we talked about them being a little different, not being your usual and not what you're usually into. So there may be some differences there that do need to be worked through, but it is about balance and coming into balance with that, and not compromising and sacrificing yourself and your needs, and them not doing that either. So maybe there is a healthy balance that you can have. Okay, so what else? Let's get some more, because I have a whole deck here of stuff. This deck is huge. I put 2 decks together. Alright, so we're going to take these. So we have the Ace of Swords and the 9 of Cups. Alright, so I feel like, and don't be coming for me, Taurus, but I feel like this might be you that is a little more emotional at times. So that could be something that you two need to work through. Because I am a Taurus as well, and I know that we can have a temper sometimes, especially when it's like we're not getting our way or things aren't going as planned. We get a little frustrated and we have to kind of like take a step back and calm down. So you may need to be doing that. You may find yourself needing to do that and to be better at your emotions and managing them. So, okay, I'm calling in that emotional intelligence. So that's going to be something that is going to come up. Okay, so during those turbulent, tough times, you're going to need to be emotionally stable. And if not, that's going to be causing issues. Okay, so also like balancing that with your communications that you're giving out. And there's sometimes things that you want to say, but they don't need to be said. You don't have to say every single thing. And, you know, us as Tauruses, high vibrational, we got to be honest. We got to tell the truth. We got to like, this is what it is. But you also have to recognize that sometimes there's some things that we know is true and everybody knows is true, but they don't need to be said. So creating that balance there and cutting out like low vibrational type of energies and attitudes and beliefs and communications that you could have. If it's not high vibrational, if it's not constructive, then reconsider it. Or reconsider how you approach the topic and what you say. Alright. So I want to see, maybe we can get one more card to understand. Okay, so it's giving us 2 cards. Okay, thank you. Alright, so this came out a little sideways. So let me just think for a second here. Okay, so I feel like there's some, again, like traditions or just some ways that you, them, or both of you have that are going to come in the middle of this. Right? So it's about evolving and allowing like old behaviors, old cycles, old belief patterns, habits that just aren't serving you to end for the betterment of this relationship and for a successful marriage, relationship, whatever this turns into. it's going to need and call for your evolvement for that to happen and be successful. So it's about evolving emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and again, allowing the door to close on the chapters where you were overly emotional, or you were at times, a little materialistic or a little selfish or self-centered, just, those types of behaviors that you recognize and you want to be different and you want to make different choices and change. You're going to have the opportunity to do that as part of this. Okay. So let's see some blessings. Oh, you know what? Let's ask for, before we do blessings, let's do advice. Any advice, which we pretty much went through, but just any final advice. Thank you. All right. Yeah, so I feel like there is every opportunity to have success and feel fulfilled with this partner. And we have like a lot of kings, queens on the board here, people of authority, power. And we have victory, success, fulfillment here as well. So yeah, this person is a protector, they're a provider, they can, provide security as well. Like they're going to make you feel secure in many ways. And again, it's like different than you felt before. This is a change. Okay, so just recognize that and be patient. And because this person, I feel like, the egos will clash with this person because of who they are, and then also because of who you are as well and how accomplished you are. So there is going to be like a little clash of the egos here that you'll have to recognize, and you'll have to decide that you want to work together and create that balance. Okay. So let's see what some blessings are coming out of this. What are the blessings available? Okay. Yeah, just your renewed sense of hope and faith. And your renewed sense in love, and love existing, and love being a possibility, and marriage being a possibility, and commitment being a possibility. And you having the opportunity to really celebrate and to connect with this person and these people that are in the background hating and with negative intentions and attitudes that this person's like putting in their place. There is going to be an opportunity to connect and really move the energy to a positive place. Okay, so once they get put in their place and they understand how it's going to be, and he's with you or she's with you or they are with you, once that's understood, then everybody can calm down and just relax and enjoy. Okay. And there's also this opportunity here to allow yourself to be divinely guided. And that means connecting with Source, connecting to your higher self, connecting with your guides, and receiving those messages and listening to those messages and making decisions based on those messages and the synchronicities that you're seeing. So again, just relying on your intuition. What other blessings are coming out of this? All right. Okay. So yeah, so we're coming from not being the best manager of your emotions to being emotionally intelligent and a master of your emotions. So you have this opportunity to evolve from a page into a king as it relates to your emotions. Okay. And emotional fulfillment, overflowing love, contentment, happiness is here I love this. Okay, and this is going to happen regardless of if you're with this person or not. It's just it'll happen with a different partner. That's all. So you cannot choose wrong. Even if you decide like there's something that is not for you or you're not ready for it at this time, then no worries. What's meant for you will never pass you by. There'll just be a little bit of construction in the background, like, okay, all right, let's rearrange this, and we'll provide it at a later time when Taurus is ready. All right, so let's get one or two final messages for our Taurus. Can you give me 2 cards, please? Thank you, thank you. Ooh, I love this. Did I say that? I do believe I said that earlier, that this could be a potential soulmate. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm remembering I did. So we have soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So keep working on you. It's so important for you to keep in this energy and to keep yourself open to love, so that you can connect with this vibration and frequency and connect with your life partner. So we have transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So just remember this when you are struggling with your emotions, when you are struggling with trying to manage and balance those religious factors and other things that may come in between. Just remember that. Love conquers all, and anything that is meant for you will never miss you. Okay. All right, Taurus, thank you so much for watching. Those are the messages I have for you today. So please subscribe, like, and share the video, and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonates. Take care. Thank you so much again. We will talk soon, and I am now going to move on to our Taurus in relationships. Hey Taurus, so we're going to look at those of you in relationships and get you some messages and guidance. And to start off, we're going to look and just see what is going on here. So I'm definitely going to take this one and this, and then we'll see what else comes out here. Okay, we'll take this. Alright, so that's 3 black, and then sometimes the red don't really want to come out, so I'm just going to make sure that we get some red here, and one more red. Okay, love that. Thank you. All right, so we have not enough, frustrated in your relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. So there could definitely be some self-sabotaging behavior going on here, is what I'm strongly feeling. We have not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call person, boundaries, and still angry. So what is it that happened? What is it that happened? And I feel like you need to be completely honest, because you need to ask yourself, are you self-sabotaging? And if this is sort of vice versa, then when you communicate with this person, that needs to be discussed. Okay, so we have clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity. We have it right here with, we need the truth to be coming out, the swords, the clarification, the honest truth. So we have telepathy, so you could be communicating with that person because there may be a separation here, or there may be like a lot of stuff going on and you really haven't had the chance to sit down and communicate with each other, but you're doing it telepathically. So we're going to get some messages from your partner to see what it is that they want to tell you. Okay, just for confirmation even. All right, so we have holding on as well, not letting you go, wanting to be together, can't move on, lost without you, and even a little touch of codependency. But we do have this person wanting to commit and wanting to work through this, whatever this is. So we have butterfly with the transformation of the relationship, freedom from blocks, wisdom, growth, strength, and being your true self. So I feel like honesty, like we talked about, honestly, we already said that there's clarity that needs to happen, communication that needs to happen, and that may help this situation. So we have ghosting as well. So is it that one or both of you are trying to contact the other and the other party is ghosting, or like it said here, not necessarily ready to talk? So that's definitely happening for some of you. All right, so what else? Oh yes, we want to see what messages they have. All right, so what would Taurus's partner say to them? Okay, let's get a bunch of these. See what they have to say. I know that came out. So we have I can't stop thinking about you. All right, yes. I love that. So I feel like they're a little hesitant to reach out because they're not quite sure what to say or how to deal with things. So let's see what we have so far. I can't stop thinking about you. I get triggered at the thought of you. I feel magnetically drawn to you. You have the most beautiful and purest heart. I love that. I love that. So they recognize who you are. They see you authentically. So we have, how can you still love me after all I have done? I can't promise you anything right now. You have the most beautiful and purest heart. Wow, okay. So they really feel strongly about that. I feel like they even feel like you are their soulmate. And again, I do believe that you can have more than one, but they do believe you are a soulmate to them. And everything reminds me of you. So yeah, it's just, I feel like they feel like they're not good enough or they don't deserve you. Yeah. Based on like some things that have happened. What else do they want to say? I can offer you a friendship at the moment. Yes, okay. So they're clearly not necessarily ready for the relationship and what that entails, but they have deep feelings for you and deep love for you. And it's, if this is something that they decide they want, it may take a little time for them to get there. We have leaving you was my biggest mistake. Okay, so I'm going to get another row and see a couple more messages that they want to say. Let's try to get like 5 more cards. That's 3. And then let's get 2 more. 2 more, please. 4, 5. Thank you. So we have, I don't know, excuse me, what to do about us. We have, I want to protect you from myself. Only you know the real me. I'm thinking of making you an offer, and your energy feels so pure. Yeah, so they definitely know that you're the truth. They know that for sure. It's just that I don't know that they're ready for that yet. Okay. All right, so let's see what type of challenges here. What else? Okay. All right, so if they would just allow themselves to be open to the experience, this could be amazing. It really could. But the 10 of Pentacles coming up as a challenge means that, you know, that's something that, like I said, they're not ready for that yet. They're just not ready for it yet. And at least there is this acknowledgement, or it's coming out in some way or another. If they don't have the courage to say it, you still know it and understand by what's going on here that they're not ready yet. So it's about like coming into that realization. And I don't know who needs to do it. It may be you, but just coming into this realization. But I feel like you kind of know this already. And sometimes we have to see something like this, like a reading, just to get that confirmation. But here is your confirmation of that. So what else? What other challenges? Wow. Another confirmation here. Like, yeah, there may be some spiritual work that needs to happen here. And that's really just them connecting with their source, their higher self, their guides, and receiving guidance. And just getting back to their authentic self and realigning with the path that they know is for their highest good. Okay. So what else? What else? Okay. All right. Yeah. And just I'm leading with their heart because I feel like they're afraid to do that right now. They're afraid of that, and that's why it's coming up as a challenge. Like, they know if they come to you, it got to be correct, it got to be right, they got to acknowledge and admit and apologize and talk through things and explain. So they will need to do all of those things, and they know that with you, like, it's going to be real, and they're going to have to be vulnerable. They're going to have to share and experience this from their heart center, not just wear a mask with you. And I feel like they're feeling just bruised and battered, and so maybe there have been some conversations that have happened, like you may have let them know what it was. You may have, somebody might have got cussed out here is what I'm trying to say. Like, there may have been some very, very clear, concise communication. Yeah, and they just feel like, I don't even know what to do at this point. Or it could also be that you are feeling like, I've tried everything. I've really tried everything with this person, and it's not going in the direction, and we know why, because they're not ready yet. Okay, so let's get you some advice here. What advice do you have? What do you have? Okay. Okay, so yes, absolutely. Alright, so, alright, you may not like what I'm about to say here, but I feel like you need to, you know, broaden your perspective. Like, if it's agreed, or you haven't heard from them, you don't know where things are, you don't know what's going on, opening up yourself to potentially loving again and seeing what that means. So, are we single? Is that what this means? Is it that I'm to now open myself up and start looking and dating? What does this mean? You'll have to decide that, but exploring it and what it means is what it's looking like here. To just be very mindful that, okay, this person may be clearly stating by their words or their actions that they need some time and that they don't want to be in a relationship at this point in time. So that means we're both single. And when you're single, that means that you can date. So maybe that's what this means. And go out and celebrate and have a good time and enjoy yourself. And I'm not saying like just go sleep with somebody else. I'm not saying any of those things. I'm just saying like, this is about being curious, exploring, and seeing what it's about. And it could be like you not even actually going on the dates, but maybe just signing up to a dating website and kind of chatting with folks and seeing if you're open to, you know, exploring and seeing what happens. Or if it's like, I don't really want to do this right now, I'm more focused on me. It's totally up to you, but just even the thought of it might be helpful to you in understanding what it is that you truly want. And again, getting out and celebrating in your community with your soul family or friends or real family even. But yeah, there is this opportunity for you to just enjoy yourself and have a good time and work on yourself in the meantime. right, so we also have this, like, yeah, I just said that about like continuing to work on yourself. Like, don't stunt your own growth because of this situation. Like, continue growing, continue doing your self-care practices, and when you're ready, be open to exploring what else is out there. And if this person comes back and wants to connect, or they're, you know, showing you that they want you now, they're ready for it now, of course, by all means, you have every right, you have free will, you can see what it's about. But in the meantime, do you, work on you. So let's see what type of blessings will come in here. Yes. Okay, thank you. All right. I love that, because we have the Ten of Cups, or I'm sorry, the Ten of Pentacles coming through again here. So not only as recommendation, advice, but also as a blessing. So whatever happens, you will have fulfillment, you will have success, you will have the family that you desire, you will have that regardless of what happens, if you choose it with this person or not. So if you choose it with this person and it doesn't work out, then that is absolutely a blessing, because anything that's meant for you will not go away from you. So if it goes away, that means it's not meant for you. And you can have all that you desire, and it just may be with a different person or a different partner. Okay? But happiness and fulfillment is here for you. And there's a really strong indication and recommendation to work on your finances as well in the meantime. So it's about like getting your bag, growing your spirituality, celebrating, enjoying yourself, having a good time, appreciating what you currently have and who you are and what you've accomplished and how far you've come. And then that is in an effect of itself raising your vibration and raising your frequency. And you will get to this point where you're able to turn around and not focus on the past and not focus on what you don't have, and look at the blessings that you do already have and what could come to you and what's available to you. And using those blessings, using those resources to continue to grow and reach a higher vibration and frequency where you are. You have, like, you know, resources, you have water, you have gold, wine, castle, but you sitting here looking at these cups that spilt over. Okay, so you get what I'm saying? And you will do this when it's time and when you are ready, but that is really the blessing that's available to you out of this situation. What else? What else? Okay. All right. Yeah, so a lot of clarity coming through. And I feel like this is just clarity about life in general, and clarity about your direction, and clarity about what it is that you want, and new chapters that you want to open. And you being strong and feeling strong enough and feeling more courageous and feeling more brave and feeling more confident about loving again, about having a happy home. Okay? Alright, so let's get some final messages here. So what final messages do we have for our Taurus? We're getting like 2 cards, please. 1 and 2. Thank you. Oh, okay, so we have 3. Alright. Alright, so we have trust. I love that. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. I love this because, again, we're trying to move from like being in this space of being ghosted, not really knowing where things are, where things stand, needing to have these additional communications and clarifications to like, okay, I understand, and I'm going to look at the opportunity and the lesson in all of this, and I'm going to move on. And that doesn't mean that I'm saying like, oh, you shouldn't be with this person, or you shouldn't get back together with this person, or you shouldn't work it out with this person. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that you should do what feels right to you and what feels good to you. And what you can do in the meantime, if there is this separation or this break, or they're not talking or they don't want to talk, is to work on yourself in the meantime. Okay? Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. This is beautiful, and I would recommend doing this. And again, however things work out, just sending your unconditional love and support of this person is a beautiful thing. We also have close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. That is self-explanatory, and it's everything that we've been talking about this whole reading, as far as, hey, you may not be able to control the current situation, but what you can control is your attitude, your thoughts, your actions, and your behavior. Alright, Taurus, so thank you so much for watching. Those are the messages I have for you today. Please subscribe, like, and share this video, and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonates. Take care, and we'll talk soon.